Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Well, we can hear you, but yeah, you sound just
Yeah, you
fine.
said. Yeah, I can hear you in Discord, man.
The
Let me deafen myself so I can watch the stream.
there it is. Now I should be audible on stream. It's so weird because the other day, just I turn on my PC and there's no mouse.
Okay, so we're coming through on your end, but this.
Yeah, no, I know I fixed the problem.
Okay, yay.
Okay.
Hello, everybody.
I turned on my PC one morning and my mouse just didn't work. I had to plug it
Damn.
into a different USB port. I
hate-
the same thing like just before the stream with my webcam.
Damn.
And then apparently also the mic, but only in a way that like only OBS. Like there's so many fucking settings, and you have to.
Yeah.
Damn.
I hate.
Can I
technology.
Well, I found out with my laptop because the generation of Intel CPU it has an inherent flaw in the design that cannot be fixed and will cause it to just randomly just blue screen and freeze up, but it's only under a very specific set of circumstances, and it could happen within like 5 minutes or like 12 hours later. And I've narrowed it down to something happens in either Firefox or Discord where it causes the CPU to start fucking up because the PC will just start to slow down, like,
Damn.
and then blue screen. And I found that it's because of the 13th and 14th generation of Intel CPUs. There's just this inherent flaw, and I think with my next laptop, I'm going to go with AMD because AMD doesn't seem to have these problems, but Intel is just one thing after another.
Yeah, my PC used to have some similar to this, where it was just randomly freeze, and I really do say randomly, it would just completely freeze. This happened for like years, and I was never able to like find the specific set of circumstances that actually made it happen. But eventually I got a new CPU because I was wondering like what was causing the problem, and eventually I got a new CPU, and like there's not been any problems since.
Yeah, and for me it's just the weird thing is like I could do like CPU intensive things like play games or have it doing something like transferring files or something, and it'd be completely fine. But then it's like, oh, I move over to Discord, and then, oh no, now it's going to shit. Or I open up a tab in Firefox, and oh no, now it's going to shits. It's just so fucking weird.
I know what you mean.
And yeah, it's frustrating.
I have
But
a question.
Yeah.
So you guys have computer problems. That sucks.
We have computer problems. Yes,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I have a question. So we're back in our DMs. I asked you what time FT is usually, and you said it's 2200 CET and CST. When I enter those respectively, CET is 1 p.m. Pacific time, but then like CEST is like 12 p.m. 12 p.m. Pacific time.
Yes.
What's the deal with the two times? Why'd you give me two times? What do each of those mean?
Do you not change time in America? Do you not do that?
Oh, daylight savings time.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yes, that's Central
yeah.
European time and Central European summertime. It's Central European time
oh.
currently.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah. You all got daylight savings time, do you?
Yeah, we do. It sucks. I hate it.
We hate it
I
here too. Don't
it's
worry.
it's like medically bad for people. I already don't look forward to like March, I think, when they do it again, because when they like steal an hour, because it like really it fucks up my whole cycle for a week.
What corporate interests are preventing countries from like doing away with it? Like
It's
actual
not a
question.
corporate. It's not a corporate interest anymore. It's just an unwillingness to change.
I think
That's
it
Because
was
initially,
originally was about
oh
farming.
yeah, originally it was about farming and something to do with railroads. Because the reason we have time zones is because of railroad scheduling. That's
well,
why
they're
we
not,
have time zones.
and those are already bullshit in
Um,
the first place. So
they're
that
bullshit, but they also kind of make sense because if you
Yeah.
go to areas where they don't use the time zone, well, they have a time zone, but don't like split it up like they do in Europe and the United States and in most of the world. If you go to like China, China has one time zone. So
Which
8
is
a.m.
political
in
in nature, that one.
Beijing is yeah, it's something about wanting to be
Oh,
unified,
Texas internet is not doing
but then
well.
that means
out too,
it's
Burger. Damn.
like
I'm cutting out?
if
I heard a little bit of you, but you're fine now.
Western China, the sun doesn't rise until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Sorry, just keep going.
Yeah, it's
China.
it. Yeah, it's, we know this from you're Chinese. I mean, the internet is difficult sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh
M
shit,
famously,
man!
famously a Chinese man. God bless you.
It has been a whole ass week, hasn't it? It has been week. It has been several days of week.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
I published my book on Monday. I
All
finally
right.
published the fucking novel on Monday, and I believe it is still on the drive-through fiction #1 best-selling spot. It still is
What?
up there. Yeah.
What? I should check it out. You think you can do an audiobook version of it?
Not at this time. I don't have plans for that at this time.
Because I hate reading, so
I've been enjoying
I got
reading.
the special deal.
arms play. Holy shit!
Yeah, I got the deal with the digital and text for yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, God,
that deal is gonna persist. There's a box you can take.
What is the cover, man? What the fuck?
What do you mean? What the fuck?
Sorry, the cover just like the art of the cover just looks. What I didn't see it properly when you held up the physical copy, but like the cowboy, the purple chick, the pilot's eyes look very strange. Why are they yellow and squinted? What is happening?
Because they're weird. That's part of the plot.
Okay, gotcha. It looks cool.
They're not human eyes.
Okay. I have to check. I need to check it out at some point. It looks cool. It looks really cool.
Yeah, and also it converts fine if you use like an ebook manager like Caliber and you sync up your Kindle with it, it converts it to the weird Amazon format just fine. It looks and reads just fine for the digital version.
I actually did a lot of like research to make sure that the EPUB that people bought was gonna be good.
More like EPUB.
I really had to make sure that was a decent. I care about the quality of it, right? Yeah, it's out. It's like it's already outsold. Like the first week. It's not even the first week, but like it has already outsold like what 34 Worlds did in the first year by like I don't know if it's
That's really
it's it might
good.
probably is more than double than that.
And I'm assuming you're working with a
No,
much better publisher than
I mean,
Amazon.
the Amazon isn't really a publisher; it's just a sales platform. And I also have that same relationship with DriveThruRPG. I'm not working with any publisher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
that's good.
self-publishing. That's why this
No
has been
middle
so much work because
man.
you have to learn like so many fucking things. If you self-publish, it's incredible.
Yeah, like a lot of format, a lot of formatting.
Yeah.
Book size, papers, stuff like that. Yeah,
It's
and then like
strong
taxes and fees.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Cedar.
A lot of shit going down, but I have done it and it's out now.
Hey, Cedar.
Hey, hello there.
It's a him. It's a Cedar. Hello, Cedar.
Yeah, but
How are you?
It's going super fucking well, and I love that for myself.
What?
Been a really good week. It's actually like pretty much only good things have happened to me this week, which is why I'm exhausted. I'm like I mean yesterday also I put on.
Just be a good kisser if you're exhausted. Good lord,
put
man.
on a student party. Don't talk about that. That's my private life.
Sorry.
It's all right. Yesterday I put on. I mean, I was part of a team of people that put on a student party, and
nice.
That was really cool. I really find that I enjoy just working at parties, but without getting paid. I just like being part of the people that are making a party happen. I really, really enjoy that.
You're what you're what they call a party dude.
Is that
You're
what they
the
call
party
it?
guy. Yeah. You just know how to have people have fun.
I'm part of a team.
Party dudes too.
I'm part of a team.
Party dudes.
Yeah, I'm part of a team. So that's
even
that went pretty long,
party
and
of a team.
I got up pretty early today, so I'm a bit tired. And also, it's just been a very exciting week.
Nice.
So I'm at the point where like my body is like, okay, we have no more serotonin left. You have to feel shitty now. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I know this is a trick. I know there's no actual reason for this. I know this is just brain chemistry bullshit.
Man, where I'm driving right now, it's been snowing, and now there's just a haze everywhere. I'm driving down this straight as hell road into the fog, and there's just telephone poles and power lines running along the road, and it's just going into the mist. I'm just driving in the mist, and it's like, this is real Silent Hill vibes.
Yeah, that
Rest
sounds
in
pretty
peace,
scary.
David Lynch. You would have loved filming that.
Yeah. Holy shit,
yeah.
man.
Rest in peace, David
That
Lynch.
was sad.
Yeah.
That was sad.
I
to
had
hear.
some black coffee and currant pie because I didn't find cherry pie in his honor today.
Yeah, I mean, he was almost 80 and he did smoke a lot.
He smoked immensely.
He
loved smoking so much.
It was such a fucking it was really like a hobby for him. It's not just like a vice. It was really something that he did.
You believe?
God rest his soul.
I got handed to Montana. He was the one thing Montana ever did. Was David Lynch.
Speaking of him,
I like that you didn't say the one good thing, just the one thing of any sort.
Yeah.
I'd like to say Yellowstone would be a Montana contribution, but that's just set there. I don't think it was created there.
Montana happened to Yellowstone, if anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
What
was
wasn't I say? Oh yeah.
very sort of I just yesterday at that student party there was, because of the location has like a cinema built in, and there was like they'd currently like they have for a couple of months been like doing a cinema retrospective on David Lynch, and the fact that he like died the day before was insane,
Oh,
because like
man.
the cinema retrospective is only now just ending.
Damn.
What the fuck?
So
Hot
yeah, that shit
damn.
is that was kind of spooky. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
very
speaking-
cinematic.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of cinematic and spooky, if you look in chat, you can see someone made custom Criterion Collection cases for all the Neil Breen movies. And speaking of spooky, Em, you excited for Monday? New to Gabby, you're in Alaska, so you're American too. Y'all excited for Monday? I
What's
am.
Oh, I'm
happening
not
on
gonna.
Monday
I'm not
again?
gonna pay.
Oh,
I'm
right.
not gonna
that,
pay
that
attention.
fucking shit.
Monday kind of sucks.
Ah.
I'm more
Yeah.
bummed out that TikTok is gonna go away tomorrow.
I mean, they're technically leaving it up to the Trump administration to enforce it, so he might do a thing and not do it, or maybe he will. Who knows? I don't know. He's not
Well,
consistent
they're
at all.
going offline like tomorrow because
Yeah, they
they're
said.
gonna
They
be
said.
they might potentially be fined $5,000 per user who is around
Oh.
on Sunday.
Holy
Yeah,
shit, that's a lot.
the CEO of TikTok, who I should say is Singaporean, not Chinese. He's Singaporean, and he lives in Singapore, has stated that on the 19th, TikTok will be shut down
Like fully, or
because
just
they
won't update
they
it?
don't want to get the fines or any
Yeah.
kind of
No,
trouble
in the
like that.
US. It
I know,
is
but, like-
very interesting
Yeah.
to see like Europeans react to this because it's not restricted
lot of
here,
res-
but the audience is gonna disappear.
Finally, we will
There's
have
a-
a
there's a
social
ge-
media platform with no Americans.
That's a
That
good
was the
point, actually.
goal. That was the goal all along.
I wa-
It's the puppet master is like fucking von der Leyen.
Mm.
Dang.
Well, I'm
Wait.
wondering what's going to happen to the Europeans who all they do is make videos to rage bait Americans talking about like cheese and school shootings because now they won't have to, now they won't have to rage bait anymore.
They have to go to Red Note then.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
not
I
like
remember hearing-
Europeans aren't watching
Yeah, man, I feel bad for
how
those.
Americans are stupid content.
You know what I feel
That is
bad
true.
for though? Those Ohio cosplayers from Poland who can't consume American white trash anymore.
I do love
You know what I'm talking
that.
about?
Yeah.
You guys know what
Yeah,
I'm talking
yeah.
about?
I'm pretty sure those have been around since like 2014.
the American Polish thing has been going on for quite a while now. One thing I do want to say. One thing I do want to say about Red Note, because I downloaded and checked out Red Note for a little while, is that there's a lot of like leftists on Twitter and Blue Sky talking about how amazing Red Note is and how everything they know is a lie. Like there's like they go on there and like there's a lot of cross culture talk going on Red Note. And they ask like questions about like, oh, what about the camps out in Xinjiang? You know, the Uyghur camps, and you know the people are like,
No, go ahead. No, Silva, please let MDF.
yeah.
Sorry.
So like people are asking about China, and everybody on Red Note saying like, oh yeah, China's great. Yeah, we haven't heard anything about these camps you're talking about, or any of these things you're talking about. And they're saying, look, we've been lied to. The U.S. government's been lying to us this whole time.
Incredible. As I understand it, they're basically talking to like the equivalent of Chinese white people, like affluent
They're
Chinese
talking-
white people.
Yeah, because if you look at the history of Red Note was founded as a high-class fashion app. Sort of like it's like Pinterest for rich Chinese people. So
great.
you're talking to the richest percentage of Chinese people
That
who are
rules.
most likely also part of the Chinese Communist Party.
Hell yeah.
So if you go on there and ask them about what's happening to the Uyghurs, of course they're not going to fucking say what's going on. They probably don't even know themselves. So like this whole thing of leftists saying like, oh, the U.S. has been lying to us and shit, it's like, you don't have any evidence of this. You're going off a source that's highly biased towards making China look as good as possible.
Yeah.
Via my Chinese studies thingy, I hung out with a Chinese exchange student who I think was part of the Chinese Communist Party, but explained to me that in China it's like not a big deal to be part of the Chinese Communist Party. It's just like a thing you join, like, I don't know, a fraternity to get career opportunities and
I
stuff.
mean, that's
And
Yeah.
at least in her province, because China is fucking enormously diverse in terms of policies. You have to submit an essay with your application to join the party, and most people just, I mean, you know, they don't Google them, but they Google and copy paste an essay from like Baidu or stuff.
Oh man.
And nobody cares.
Yeah. That's what I imagine. I don't know. It was a lot easier to become a Democrat for me. I just went to go vote, and they asked me what party I was in. I was like, Democrat, and they're like, all right. And
okay,
yeah,
so
and
this
that
is
was-
something that I'm going to reveal my ignorance about this for a second here.
I don't think that makes you a Democratic Party member. I think that makes you a registered Democrat voter, which is
Yeah,
a
those
different
might be-
thing, I think.
Okay, that's what I
Those
was
are. I
about
think
to
those are
ask.
different. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
maybe.
Don't
maybe. I
don't
did-
don't
I did-
register.
Oh,
I'm
Oh.
like 99% sure if you were an actual member of the Democratic Party, you would have to pay party dues.
Don't
Oh,
be that.
no,
Don't
I
join.
don't.
That's not
Em,
true.
don't join the party. Don't
No.
join the party, Em. Don't do that.
actually,
Is it-
I do pay dues every month to the Democratic Socialist Party.
Okay,
And
that's cool though.
Yeah, I have a Democrat. I should post a picture of it in VIP chat sometime. But yeah, I have a card and everything for the DSA.
Hell yeah.
Nice. That's good. Don't join the normal Democrats. They suck.
Oh
The only
no,
thing-
yeah, I don't. They're an
Fucking-
ally of convenience, and they're not a very good ally. It's like having South Vietnam as your ally.
Yeah. Damn. I'm on
Yeah.
fire, by the way. How y'all been?
Oh yeah, have you been spared from the fire?
Yeah, so where my family's home is, and where in the apartment I'm living in, which is right next to college, basically I'm right in the middle of the suburbs, so I'm right in the middle of the suburbs, so the fires were mostly in hills, so they were not spreading to where we are.
Okay.
Not as
That's
densely
good to hear.
populated with dry ass fucking plant life and brush and whatnot. So we're fine. Altadena and the Palisades though are just gone.
Yeah, I saw.
I heard that there's
Those are-
a mall
for-
in the Palisades where the owner hired a private firefighting force, and literally only the mall is still standing.
That is
Eh.
I saw some posts about private firefighters, and I was
That's a thing. That's cool.
I was about to press the big red button. I like, what the fuck
Yeah.
is that shit even?
Wow, you think the local community, the local government community government would hire those guys, but apparently not.
I didn't really follow
No, the
I
thing-
wasn't able to follow these fires. Is it true that Republicans are actively trying to make sure that there's no federal funding to
No.
rebuild this?
Yes.
Just to because
They are-
Yes.
Congressman, yes, very much so.
There are
Yes,
congressmen trying to
yes,
block.
there's-
There are congressmen trying to block federal aid to rebuild the homes lost in the fires.
this is the biggest natural catastrophe in U.S. history,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, and these were the same senators and congressmen who were begging for money when the hurricanes hit during the summer.
Yeah.
It's definitely the biggest fire. I don't know if it's
it's the biggest
fires
fire
versus hurricanes. I don't know which one ever
Well,
got worse.
I'm just saying that the same congressman who begged for money.
No, just because Berger called it the biggest natural disaster.
That's what I read.
I don't know.
No, it's not the
I don't
biggest
know how it
natural
measures
disaster.
up.
It's the biggest fire-based disaster.
Okay.
Because we've had bigger natural disasters.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, damn, that's a very big fire, as I said it, but like maybe it is that big. It's California is made of exploding trees, like.
Basically.
No thanks to Australia, they have the exploding trees.
Some Australian firefighters came over though, which is really cool.
I don't understand how what.
What about Ukraine?
What? 150 Ukrainian firefighters came over to assist.
Fuck yes.
Nice gesture, I suppose.
You would think they're busy.
To be fair, we got a lot of them. We got a lot of them down here. We got a lot of like Armenians and other Slavs down here, so they're kind of at home here.
Armenians and other Slavs.
That means that
other than Ukrainians. I'm sorry.
Would what?
I'm sorry.
Wait,
no,
hold on.
Armenians are Slavs. I'm saying
that kind of confused me. Like,
I'm sorry. I didn't think that through. Let me explain. We have a huge Armenian immigrant population here, especially in LA, especially in the San Fernando Valley where I live. And from that, a lot of like Eastern Bloc culture is near. In my old neighborhood, there was a little small Eastern Bloc market called Odessa Market. So there is obviously a small part. So along with the Armenians, I think came a good amount of other Slavs. So like Russians and and Ukrainians, or at least maybe some of the culture, because like the food and like there's a lot of cultural exchange between the three.
And I suppose, to be fair, Odessa is located in Ukraine, and I didn't just Google that to make sure that I was saying
I was about to say, do you mean Odessa?
Okay,
Ukraine,
this might be
my
ignorance. But Armenia isn't Slavic, is it?
I'm pretty
no,
sure
I'm saying,
no.
it's. I think there seems to be a lot of cultural interchange because four Armenian guys ran a shawarma wrap truck called Cosmodrome Food, which is a very Russian ass name.
I mean, it was a Soviet.
Right? Yeah, I'm like it's a former Soviet country, so I feel like there's a lot of cultural exchange between like that not only just all the other countries, but like especially I'm seeing with just like with how big the Armenian population is. There's a Russian market right next to the right next to an international grocery that sells a lot of like Slavic food. Like there's like they like Polish and Russian beer, and there's like a down the street from that is a freaking my thing got delivered. Is a little bakery, is a little store called it's called Grandma's Deli, but on Google it's Babushka's Deli. So like there seems to be like it seems like they kind of like simultaneously immigrated here at the same time. I need to be more educated on the history though, but like it seems like there is some cultural exchange between Armenia, Russia, and Ukraine. I could be reading this wrong though.
The post-Soviet immigrants, it's immigrants from post-Soviet countries that all live in this similar area.
Yeah, maybe
but that can go wrong as well.
Well, it's like we like in my town we have like Eastern European grocery stores and delis, along with like Vietnamese grocery stores. But you go in them, and they do sell stuff from their own country, but they also sell a ton of stuff from like Japan, Korea. I'm talking about the Vietnamese ones, and like the Eastern European ones, they sell stuff from Germany and other places as well.
Like you can get like Thai tea at ramen shops. I know that's like the same thing, but
if Armenians were Slavs, that would make Kim Kardashian Slavic, which is an idea I enjoy very much.
Kim Kardashian.
Goddamn.
There's actually a bakery in Omaha. I remember my dad, like every 3 months, my dad would make a trip down to Omaha to this Lithuanian bakery and buy like 30 loaves of bread and put most of it in the freezer. It was it was really good bread. Actually, I should go back. That bakery's still open. They're literally called it's called the Lithuanian Bakery. That's just its name.
Lithuanian Bakery.
Lithium Ion
Omaha.
Bakery.
Yeah.
Lithuanian Bakery. Oh my god, I found the URL. It's called it's lithuanianbakery.biz. Good lord, this is awesome.
Yeah.
I found the link. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Yeah,
they lithuanianbakery.biz, friends of the show.
Yes.
This episode is
there's 2
sponsored by
locations.
Lithuanian Bakery.
They come highly recommended.
Type Cumtown into the coupon field for 10% off.
Damn, they call
your
themselves
order.
based. They say the Lithuanian Bakery is an Omaha-based producer of
Yeah.
Well, they're calling
That's
Omaha-based, I guess.
Yeah.
No, they're. Yeah. Now I want. Now I want bread. And I just want to eat some nice European style bread.
Yes, this is still part of the plug. I now desire Lithuanian bread.
Yeah. This is true.
Yeah.
Speaking of what's it, Ungivas? There's a fucking Lithuanian folk music band that I absolutely forget the fucking name of.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
They're really cool, actually.
The thing that most comes to my mind when I think of Lithuania is first of all because of history, the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. But after that, that's also a good pull.
Yeah.
I think they'd like that if I thought of that guy. But also, when Brexit was discussed as a possibility 10 years ago, John Oliver made a video where at the end they do a cover of the European anthem. Except it goes, "Fuck you, European Union," and how the entire song is making fun of European countries. And one verse in particular stuck in my mind where it goes, "Spain is far too hot, and where the fuck is Lithuania?"
It's the Baltic countries. It's the Baltic.
That's good.
I see.
That's like one of the, because I consider myself pretty good at geography, but the Baltic states is where I sometimes I know Estonia is on the top, and I think Latvia is in the middle, and then Lithuania is on the bottom.
I'm good at telling the sort of order of the Baltic countries, but only when I think of it in German.
I confuse them for the Balkans sometimes because they sound similar, and then I think of war crimes. So,
I mean, war crimes were done there too. So,
when I'm being English-brained, I can't say it. But when I'm speaking in German, I'm like Estland, Lettland, Litauen. That's simple.
I love the fact that the most famous Lithuanian is a fictional serial killer.
What? Who? Wait, is fucking Hannibal Lecter Lithuanian?
Yeah. At least Colombia, the guy was real. Like Pablo Escobar was a real guy that actually existed.
I can't believe they made the guy from Narcos real.
Yeah.
What was? Yeah. What was up when you're freaking Hannibal as a mage slash fake freaking changeling
That's the
story.
video I made. Yeah.
Who is that? There's this Asian chick who's like a freaking servant of the Lecter clan. What is she in the context of what it's supposed to be? Sort of mortal? There's an Asian chick with a katana.
Did you
I think.
watch the video? She does. She has a shotgun. She doesn't have a katana. She uses a shotgun.
Okay, I'm sorry. Usually they have katanas.
Like
it's
different rifles. She's a rifle person.
I'm gonna be honest. When they have a cute Asian woman be like the family bodyguard, they usually give her a katana. I'm not wrong in misremembering
I
this.
mean, I said this in the video. If I remember correctly, what I said then, my analysis was that she was a human.
Okay,
Oh,
like given.
I actually, I'm not sure. She might
Now I'm
also have been a
thinking. Now I'm
changeling.
thinking. Now I'm thinking of that one webcomic where one guy goes, "Is that an Asian woman?" And another guy's, "She's got a shotgun." And the third panel, just her blasting away.
There's a
I think the
beeping.
original.
Yeah.
I think the
I'm good.
Yeah, I think the original was "Is that panda?" And then it's got a gun, and it's just a panda shooting, or something like that. I forgot what the original.
You are beeping vigorously.
Yeah, something might be wrong with your truck.
Is that your freaking?
Oh
like,
no,
little-
no! It's because this guy's. I'm on a
There's-
2-lane road, and there's an RV in front of me going like 50 miles an hour, and my truck is telling me I'm driving too close.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
What
you
was I
should
thinking?
stop doing
Are you
that.
driving too close? Is your
Yeah.
truck right?
My truck has radar.
Damn.
That's how it's telling me this.
Nice.
But
So,
yeah,
Bert-
no, I'm bad.
Yeah, maybe you should listen though. Is the
So-
thing.
Remember what I
Look,
thought
I'm
she
driving
was-
past this. I've been driving past this feed. There's a feed lot I'm driving past, and I've been driving
Feed?
past for 2 miles, and all I smell is cow shit right now because it's a feed lot, and there's like
Yeah.
500,000 cows in it.
Oh, you can buy their products online. Fuck yeah.
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 No, they have massive feedlots down here in Texas, and they just because of lack of state environmental laws, they're massive
Damn.
and they
So
stink.
gotcha. So what I Burger, what I thought was like she was like a freaking like I guess not ward but like I guess servant of the family and like she was like given magical powers by the
She was
Fae
his cousin.
collectors. There's like I thought she was like adopted or like a page.
She might
kinda
be an
like
adopted
apprentice
cousin, but they are definitely like related, either by blood or marriage. He has
Dude,
he
when
has
I-
a Japanese aunt.
What?
When I
Oh.
saw that part of Hannibal Rising, where the movie just becomes Kill Bill, I was like, what the fuck, dude? Did the author just watch a lot of anime for a month or something?
So we're gonna
It doesn't
do this
fit
now.
anything, in my opinion.
Is this the one with?
Hey,
with
so
the
I'm gonna have to
dragon
take
tattoo?
off. I'm gonna have to take
Okay.
off. I just wanted to mention something because I'm gonna have to take off here in
On your
a
in
couple
your flying
minutes.
truck.
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm going into New Mexico and they have very bad phone signal in New Mexico.
All right.
I follow CM Kozman on Twitter. He's the guy who did All Tomorrows. He's a very
Yes.
cool guy. He
fuck.
theory from the that's
Oh,
actually
God,
it's from
he-
the 1960s. Oh, am I already? Any?
A little bit.
I
hear me?
think you have entered New Mexico.
Yeah,
Summarize-
it feels
sum-
like a New Mexico
Alright, summarize quick.
situation.
What's Sam
Okay, I'll
Goldman
tell you
do?
guys about next week. I gotta take off, obviously.
See ya.
Kisses.
You guys
I'll.
have a good week.
You too. I'll DM about you, man. Bye. He's still here. Yeah.
Do you think he was driving between Amarillo, Texas, and is headed to Albuquerque?
Oh, but is that how you say it? Is that how you're supposed to say it in Spanish?
Oh,
Is that the
no.
actual pronunciation?
I don't.
Albuquerque.
I mean, I don't know for sure, but I strongly doubt it.
He is memeing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or do you think he's driving on the 62 between Seminole, Texas, and Hobbs, New Mexico.
He'd be hobbing his way to
I'm
New Mexico.
definitely thinking this was a Hobbs situation.
Yeah, it kind of felt like it, didn't it? It's sort of
Yeah, for sure.
sort of the general vibe of it really felt like that.
Yeah. I heard Hobbs background noises.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The hang on, the local errands rent to own. I think I heard that. The Canna Buddha, the El Pollo Chihuahua Mexican restaurant. I heard that as well.
Burger,
That's such a
It was a
It's really actually this place is really actually called El Pollo Chihuahua, which is
the chicken from Chihuahua, you know.
which
Bird,
is like come on.
Burger, would you consider yourself fluent in Spanish?
Not anymore.
You're like viscous.
I'm like that's a very good way of putting it. I'm viscous. If I lived in Spain for a couple months, I'd probably be perfectly fluent, but I'm viscous. There's a lot of especially like intellectual vocabulary, academic stuff, political vocabulary that I'm not good with. In general, I'm not confident with my vocabulary. I tend to do it right.
I mean, I feel
but
like
I'm not
if
confident
you could
with it.
I mean, I feel like if you could ask for the bathroom, and order food and for ask directions and explain 40K lore, I think you're fine.
I feel like ordering food is easy in most places because you just look at the names that are written on the menu and then you say that.
Gotcha. Yes, yeah.
I mean, I've watched enough live streamers to know that that's not an easy ask of Americans.
Yeah. Well,
So,
actually,
if they see a foreign word, they will give it an honest shot for like 3 letters, and then abandon all hope and just do a random number generator for every other syllable.
I have an idea. Can you find me a weird ass sounding Austrian German word, Citor? Put it in chat, and I can try to pronounce it. That sounds very fun.
Oh, I have the perfect one. This is like
Cool.
the national word all
Gotcha.
Austrians say to
no.
challenge
So,
foreigners.
Burger, I want to get to that. Is that have you ever been to Mexico or any South or Central American
I've
country? Oh, this is great. Okay.
I couldn't pronounce this, you fucking...
Jesus Christ.
Otkatzelschwaf? Did I do it?
No.
Is this pronounced...
I want to do...
Is this pronounced Orchkatzelschwaf?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I
You gotta
was
say it
close.
with more panache.
I have no
You were
fucking
not
idea what that
close.
could possibly mean, though.
Okay,
this
so
is beyond me.
the consonants of the CH and the K
Eichhörnchen
flow into each other.
Schweif.
I was
What?
okay. Otkatzelschwaf?
Eichhörnchen-Schweif.
Are you fucking serious? This is the...
Say it again. Repeat it.
This
Repeat
is,
it. Repeat
This
that.
is a fucking squirrel. This is your word for squirrel tail?
What is
Yes.
it? What is? How do you pronounce it again? Oi.
Orchkatzelschwaf.
Oh, it's like Oaxaca. Otkatzelschwaf?
Excuse me, do you call them Orchkatzel? So like Eichenkatze? Kätzchen?
Otkatzel.
Yeah.
It's
they
cat.
are cats?
Yeah.
What does Olch mean?
Yeah.
Olch?
Oh,
What does Olch mean?
Oak.
Oak cat. That's
this is
adorable.
horrible.
I love that. Otkatzelschwaf. What does schwaf mean? Does that just mean does that mean
Tail.
Otkatzelschwaf?
Yeah.
Tail.
I should learn German.
Unbelievable. No, you should.
I started and
Yeah,
I stopped.
You should learn Austrian German specifically to puzzle the German.
Otkatzelschwaf. Otkatzelschwaf.
Incredible.
Orchkatzel.
I gotta.
Orchkatzelschwaf.
Otkatzelschwaf.
You need to
Do
say
it.
it more confidently, man.
Otkatzelschwaf. Otkatzelschwaf?
No, I mean you're not even close. I'm talking about Burger.
Orchkatzelschwaf.
He has this. He has the syllables down, but he says it so carefully.
Yes.
Otkatzelschwaf.
This
Am
is,
I?
Do you know
Is
it's like a like an evil spell? If
Oh,
I
God,
say
that's
if you say the right combination of
That's worse.
Austrian words, Hitler is resurrected, and I don't want to do that. Austrians are always trying to trick you into doing that. Not because
Paradoxically, if you
Austrians
do-
are pro Hitler, they don't really like Hitler, but then the Germans are at fault again.
well,
I mean,
paradoxically,
you say that, but we also did like after all, we did elect the fucking FPÖ guy to be chancellor.
You got also, real quick, paradoxically, if you say the right combination of High German terms, you bring Beethoven back to life. He's still deaf, but he's alive again.
I mean, why are you giving him to Germany though?
Isn't he? Wasn't he German? I thought there's a joke I've heard where like the smartest thing Germany ever did was Austria ever did was convince Beethoven was Austrian and Hitler was German. I think that was a thing I saw like written out once, so like a fucking meme. So is Beethoven Austrian or German? Like actual question.
Well, he's not Austrian, but
I was misinformed. Everyone, my apologies.
what? No, you were right.
I was right.
He
What?
worked. He was born in Germany, but he worked in
Oh.
Austria.
Oh, but where was he raised mostly? Where was he raised? Okay.
No, this is not true.
He was Sito.
This is
Katzelschwaf.
what
So,
Katzelschwaf.
What Katzelschwaf?
Oh my god, Alex, you need to say the word.
Oh,
the
God.
latest word in the studio chat.
Let's hear the Spaniard
Don't
pronounce
make
this.
her
This is
do
gonna be
this.
great.
Sorry, I was trying to get.
Did you move her
He
into
was trying to
feature
run
on
away
VC?
from this situation.
Which, like, fair enough, you know.
Pronounce the word in the studio, Alex. Do it.
Wait. I'm.
You're already failing. You're already failing. You're German moding this. You can't do this with precision.
Eh,
Oh,
It needs to come from the heart.
Oscat Shivov.
My ears are offended. Well done.
I actually do not even know how to break this sound. Och, maybe it's och. Gat.
It's pretty good.
Och, gat.
you gotta pronounce the L.
You forgot the L.
Ah, fuck. Och, gat. Schwaf?
That's not
Yay!
bad.
Ah,
Oh,
God
Katzelschwaf.
damn.
Yeah,
Where am
your
I fucking-
language
wait.
is not as mysterious as you made it out to be.
Literally
I have
the entire thing with Austrian German as compared to German is you don't take it seriously.
I have a
We
question.
don't give a fuck if you skip a syllable. That's what we're all about.
I have a question. Why aren't Austria and Germany one country?
Oh boy.
Oh my fucking god.
Look,
Uh,
Russia was a thing.
It's because
Then
of
Weimar-
It's because of Hungary.
Okay. Why were Hungary and Austria a thing though? Because their languages are very different.
What?
You see, Hungary was very hungry, and it ate up a chunk of Germany.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'll look up a
What's
YouTube
happened?
video later explaining that.
You know, the- it's-
The Germans were racist and we were imperialist.
yeah,
There's a difference?
That's kind of that. Really is actually kind of what it boils down to. Yeah,
There's a
Yes.
difference?
Yeah.
There's a difference.
yeah, because
Yes.
the Austrians
Yeah,
were
no, technically.
imperialist without being racist.
Well, racist against
I mean, they were also
For white
racist, but
folks.
in this case, that wasn't the primary motivation.
yeah, they're racist,
And
but not
much
to the
like
extent
Germans
of
were
the
also
North.
imperialist, but in this case, the racism was the primary motivation.
The sort of predominant cultural sentiment in Austria that led into World War One was Serbien muss sterben.
Oh, all right. Was Franz Ferdinand Austrian or was he Hungarian?
He was Austrian.
Okay.
It was a museum.
I mean,
know
he
anymore.
was.
Look.
He was an American band, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, famously sung the theme song for Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
they
It's-
them pronouns,
he
not
was-
because of any gender stuff,
Yeah.
but just because there really were multiple fellas.
Yeah, fucking Princip
Yeah.
really did have a machine gun with him, and Franz Ferdinand was really he was sitting in the car doing, and then it's like when the beat drops on that, that's when Princip shot
His
him.
head just did that.
Yeah,
Take me
Just-
out.
Yeah, the assassin's like, this fire that is Austrian rights. I mean, wait, no, this fire is out of control. That fire being Austria-Hungary's oppression of Serbia. Ah! And then he shot him and his wife while holding a sandwich. That's what happened.
yeah.
And then the Palisades burnt down.
Yes.
True. This happened not immediately
Yes.
after, to be fair.
Yes. Well, then
Yeah, it's
actually,
not
Altadena
because
too.
of.
Yeah,
Have you?
Yeah,
Berg, have
but
you ever
that's
been to?
that's sort of why.
Yeah.
Berg, you ever been to California before?
The reason for the California fires was that the Germans were
Ferdinand.
racist and the Austrians were
No, I've
imperialist.
I've only been outside of Europe once. I was in Tunisia when I was 3 years old. I still remember
you
it
in New
because I
York at
got
some
lost
point?
in the hotel, and I went to a desert, and a camel shouted in my face, and as a 3-year-old child, I was unhappy about this. So my mother was convinced that I had a phobia of large animals. So I had to do like, well, do you know what the English term for voltigieren is?
I have absolutely no idea. Like prancing about, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it's
That's
like
a
it's
word?
like horse acrobatics,
Vaulting.
Dressage?
vaulting.
Vaulting.
No, it's you do acrobatics on the horse.
Equestrian vault.
There we go.
Good lord.
Yeah, I had
Oh,
to do
so-
that
okay.
for like a year because
Was it
of
fun?
Because of your fictional phobia.
yeah, because my mom was convinced that it was like, okay, I guess I'm doing shit with horses now. Like I didn't mind it. It was just like I was never really particularly interested in it.
I gotcha. Wait, didn't you go to New York a couple of years ago? Like, had a meetup with folks from the East Coast?
No, I've never
What?
been.
I thought you were
I'll-
not. Okay.
I
Sorry.
I was in Amsterdam.
Do
The
you
old
think I
one,
can
not New
say-
Amsterdam.
Do you think I can say I was outside of Europe if I've been to Gran Canaria when I was literally 1 year old?
I suppose, like geographically, you could.
What's Grand Canaria?
It's an island off the coast of Africa,
Okay.
but it's
The biggest
Spanish.
of the Canary Islands.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I suppose I don't really have any attachment to it, as I was too young for episodic memory.
I remember some episodes. I got
But-
lost in the hotel in Tunisia, and I was bullied.
But were you capable of continuous memory? Like,
I'm not capable of continuous memory now. So
wow.
What the fuck is continuous memory?
Yeah, like the opposite.
When
of
you-
episode-
when
yeah,
you-
But continuous.
It's when you continue to remember.
yeah, you do not speak
Neither
into episode.
Levin,
It
baby.
just continues like the extended edition.
Oh
Never
wait,
forget.
let me show you the thing I sent Alex today.
Don't.
Yeah, you sent it to me, and I started watching.
oh, this is
Dog?
this is gonna be loud. Okay, let me.
No.
turn this
Oh,
off.
God.
Oh, it was loud.
It's,
Oh, that creature
Oh,
looks
was
like
it?
it's in constant pain. Oh.
yeah, there's a reason for that.
Why is where's this dog's jaw? Why is his jaw missing?
It's a
There's just something about
Because
Like,
it
Chihuahua
remembers
is
September
Chihuahua.
11th.
isn't right.
Los Pollos
Yeah.
Chihuahua.
Pollos Chihuahua.
Yeah, we saw this like Mexican restaurant in New Mexico called Los Pollos Chihuahua, which is just
Los Pollos Chihuahua.
I want to say,
I don't
imagine
understand that
is
if
a
like
region.
if a Chinese restaurant had a Chinese dog breed in its name. Not that anyone actually would like notice because it's Chinese
Burger.
and they don't know Chinese.
Burger.
Chow Chow
Burger.
restaurant.
Burger.
But like, Chihuahua is a part of
Burger.
Mexico, though.
Chihuahua's a place in Mexico,
I know
bro.
that Chihuahua is a place of Mexico, but
And
even
cheese.
if the dog breed was named after a
Hey.
place in China, which many animal breeds actually are named after the places that they're from.
Yes.
Yes, then it still would be weird. Also because it's like saying the duck horse.
I mean,
It's a
imagine.
different animal.
Okay, do you think it would be weird to call a restaurant Berner Hühnchen?
No, because it's one animal. But like Berner Hühnchen Kuh, that would be.
What?
It would imply that it's a chicken cow.
But like Berner Sennenhund, though.
Oh, but no, but that's they're the name. The name of the dog breed is identical with the name
Pomeranian chicken.
of the. Yeah, that would be a little weird.
Why?
Because
Fella's just from Pommern.
yeah,
This
they
is-
should only make
mean, okay.
fries.
This is a very funny image. Please laugh at it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Calling a restaurant Pommern is probably weird because of other reasons.
Yes, they should only make fries there.
I mean, yes, but also like, isn't Pommern proper in Poland?
Yeah,
you
they
mean
would
chips?
make Polish food.
Don't you mean
Yeah.
chips?
Make fries.
Polish dog.
And use the Polish name is the thing. It's kind of like
Well, no,
like
it's
calling a restaurant Danzig instead of
It's-
Gdansk.
racist restaurant. It's a racist. That's sort of the theme of it. Is that it's like
Oh my god!
Racist.
We should make racist restaurants.
Oh, there was one in my town until not so long ago. Like it has
What's
it
it
had
called? Racist restaurant?
no, but it had like a huge Confederate flag all over.
this is
Sounds like-
everything that's Western themed in Europe has a Confederate flag on it. It's unbelievable.
That's great.
Yes, to an
I
extent,
love
but they
it.
were like actually racist.
It's
I
awesome.
just
Shit.
don't think they understand. I just
Hey,
because
no, no,
I
that-
think
Loser
Europeans
flag.
just they see the Confederate flag and think Wild West. That's the
This
first
is-
association.
That's fair. That's honestly
That's the
kind of
thing
fair. I get
That's the
that.
thing about it. No, that's the thing about it. The owners were American.
Okay.
Oh, no!
Okay.
That
that's a
means that
different
they do
context.
know what it means, and they're just fucking sore losers.
Have you ever
Yeah.
heard
Oh,
of
that's great.
burying the lead?
Okay, so I'm gonna say this though. This may be controversial. Just from an purely
Oh, God.
aesthetic standpoint.
Yes.
From a
Yeah, it
purely
does
aesthetic
look cool.
it goes way
Oh, God.
harder than the US.
No,
flag.
it is cool looking, but it's also racist.
I
which
actually
is a
don't
shame.
like it.
That's because you're straight.
Yeah, it's because you're a.
You know
Can I
what?
say that? Where, yeah,
I can't dispute this.
Even though
Yes,
all of your
you-
pictures lately have bisexual lighting.
It's not bisexual lighting.
It's
No.
Because it's
bisexual lighting.
blue
Cedar,
and red.
that is, and it makes purple in the middle. That is, Cedar, it is bisexual.
lighting.
That
Like,
is
that is
bisexual lighting.
The definition of bisexual.
Plain
Like,
physics.
Yes.
like Cito, please go to Google or your search engine of choice and type
No, those pictures
bisexual.
are lit blue and purple. They do not contain red, which incidentally makes purple. And blame physics. You're calling physics
Here's
bisexual.
the thing,
Okay.
Cedar.
There is
Cedar,
nothing
Cedar,
red
Cedar,
about this.
Cedar. Here's the
Also-
thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
What the
When
This is not
purple doesn't
this
exist.
is not
he only-
red, Cetor.
Hold on.
Yes,
hold on.
it is.
Here's the thing.
Look at the
Purple doesn't
fucking wall behind me. That's red.
Cedar Burger. Here's the thing though. Purple doesn't exist. It comes. You
Also, by the
perceive
way,
it when you get red
This
and
is
blue.
the best flag on the planet.
You know, Taiwan.
Correct.
Is that Singapore? That's Singapore, right?
Oh, that's Hong
Taiwan.
Kong.
I'm so. It's Hong Kong. I'm very tired.
None of the
Okay.
above.
I'm dumb. I'm dumb. You all know this. Okay, but here's the thing though
I'm evil.
about purple. Everyone, purple doesn't exist. When you perceive purple, it's your red and blue cones getting stimulated simultaneously. Purple is just the result of that. It doesn't act.
By
That is-
by
that
is a purple wavelength.
No
It's
So-
literally how every single color works.
That's just how colors work.
Yes, but there's no distinct purple
Blue
wavelength.
also
It's when
doesn't
blue and red
exist.
interact with each other. But Cedar, you're bisexual.
What the fuck are
You're
you talking about?
your lighting's bisexual as fuck.
Yeah,
This is my
it's-
facial expression right now.
Okay, let's see. Let's
Are you also two
I
fellas
have
right
two
now?
faces right now. Yeah, one of them is out of frame on the camera, so that's why the audience can't see it.
Here's
I
you know,
see, I
here's,
see.
Here's fucking H bomber guy in philosophy tube, like having bisexual lighting.
This is
would it be
the,
Dick from
See,
they're
Indiana?
at
that's
your
purple.
house. They are at your fucking house.
That is
it-
not. That is.
That's bisexual as fuck lighting.
No,
Fuck you.
it's red. It's not red. You see.
That is very much the bisexual flag forming of these colors.
Okay,
It
wait.
is
I'm
bisexual.
gonna.
Also,
I'm
here's
gonna
the
set
bise-
up the lighting thingy for my.
Here's
pictures.
bisexual.
And then I'm
Welsh
gonna
flag, 'cause I found
turn
that
the
funny.
blue off,
Unbelievable.
and then you will eat your words.
Yeah, H bomber by posted this apparently just it's fucking bisexual Wales flag. Also, is it rude of me to post a picture of Philosophy 2 pre-transition? Is that rude? Because they're a public figure. I just
I
don't know
don't
if that's
Yes,
No.
yes. Philosophy Tube wishes for you to pretend the transition didn't happen, which is
Okay,
why
shit,
the YouTube
pretend that the
videos
best videos
of-
don't exist.
her presenting male are all deleted.
Are they?
What the fuck is that?
Okay.
I
What?
don't remember why I
it's-
made this, but I did.
What?
I
Why?
I don't remember, but I did do this in Photoshop a while ago.
I was gonna say, but it figured it'd be better written out.
You made this and then didn't send it to me.
I'm pretty sure this must have been me somehow insulting you.
Also, question, Burr, what was up with the frickin' pooping cats? You're gonna have to elaborate on that.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
Eraserhead was in many ways my most spiritual movie as well.
Can you elaborate on that?
No.
Right
Is that
before I
accurate?
came here.
That's an actual David Lynch quote. Good lord, I love that man. God rest his soul.
I have bad news for you.
You know, the fucked up thing is the place where I was like at a party yesterday, a student party, the venue. They're doing like a
Yeah.
David Lynch retrospective, and there's like only
Yeah.
2 movies left in it, and it's been going for months. Like
Yeah.
calling it a retrospective is really it's so
It's a memorial now. It's just it's a fucking memorial.
it's kind of fucked up.
By the way, my brain is actually in a liquid state right now because I just came
Why
from.
are you posting the AGIF?
Now
the
that
AGIF
David
file?
Lynch is dead, they're gonna finally make a season of Twin Peaks that makes sense.
Yeah, this is true. He's
Just-
gonna make it too.
Disambiguate.
By the way-
Disambiguates
Here's
everything,
this.
Yeah.
and it will be the worst season.
Yeah.
Everyone, look at this thing.
Is there music in
No.
this? This feels like there's music in
Yes.
this.
It's not copyrighted though. It's not copyrighted.
I'm afraid.
It's
I'm
good.
not going
Check it
to
out.
look at this.
This is
Come on, Suzu, are
unnerving
you
the same way
realizing
AI
there's-
is.
Are you realizing that the light is
I do
red?
not believe this is AI, but it is the same kind of No,
It
yes,
kinda-
actually, this is AI.
It is AI. It
Yes.
is AI. It's so
Okay,
bad.
this is AI. Okay, that's why I hate it.
But the beats kind of fire
Okay,
though.
the thing
Like,
is, I have set up my lighting setup, but it's too dark.
Oh yes, of course.
For-
No, it's too dark.
I want the roast beef.
No, you can't see me right now. It's too dark.
Okay, fuck. Let me
Burger's watching
do
it,
this.
fuck yeah.
Let me do this shit.
Also, Cito, like, bisexual lighting is literally just two sources of light, one blue, one red. Like, it's the definition of bisexual lighting. Like, I don't
No,
know.
it's not. What is purple
Yes.
if it's bisexual?
Like,
It is too
the
dark. What the
bisexual-
hell?
Do you know how the bisexual
The entire
flag looks?
that's literally how they achieve the purple is by mixing a blue and a red light.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
you.
Okay.
He's turning on his video.
Pause, champ.
Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go.
Pause.
God, we're
pause.
falling
Okay.
into a very similar
Here are the light sources.
argument to some
And
ancient.
now
Yeah.
I am
shit.
turning off the blue,
Yes, and you will
and you
look
will
red.
perceive red.
Yes, I will.
Whoa, Jesus
Okay.
fuck.
And
Therefore,
you will
Citor,
turn on the blue light. and the combination
Pink
of the
is
two.
very close to the red on the color
Therefore-
spectrum. You melon.
therefore, not bisexual lighting.
This is my
Yes,
it is.
This is my
Yes, it
facial
is.
expression right now. This is my face when.
Oh my fucking god! Like Christ Almighty!
I have a picture of
I
him as
don't-
well.
I'm back.
That is
Okay.
literally how bisexual lighting works. It
No,
does
it's not. It's purple.
Yes, no, it's not like
Hey,
bisexual lighting.
hey.
Yes,
What is the bisexual flag, Alex?
It's a
red,
yes.
purple, blue.
No! You
It's a
liar! No
purplish
principles.
red.
It is.
Cedar,
It's like
Cedar,
No
Cedar, just accept your
principles.
lighting's bisexual and move on with your life.
No.
By
Yes.
how do you think the bisexual flag looks?
this. Okay, so
But-
I do not know what to tell you. That is literally
yeah.
bisexual flag.
So this is
Wait,
not the
fuck.
same as bisexual. Quite the same as bisexual lighting in terms of
Yeah.
its composition.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait.
This is not the first time this has been pointed out to you. I just want to be very clear about this.
Hey, real quick.
Wait. That's not the bisexual flag as it exists in my brain, though. What is this?
The
What did
bisexual
you
flag as it
think
exists
it
in the
was?
real
God
world.
damn it!
Cedar, what do you think the bisexual flag looks like in your head? What?
It's blue and purple.
It's blue. Actually, that's more of a magenta. What is that color actually? Is this-
Shut the
pink.
fuck up.
Like,
I'm
it
dumb.
is-
I'm very dumb. I forget what colors are.
yes, it is magenta technically, but that
This
does
has never happened to me.
Magenta-
I don't
somewhat-
remember
Cedar,
what colors
Cedar,
are.
more-
Magenta
yeah.
is very close to the red on the color spectrum.
Yeah,
So we're
technically,
right.
in terms
Yeah,
of
there are
pigments,
definitely spectrums
Strong-
involved in
strongly
this
on the
conversation.
spectrum.
Yeah.
like you could technically consider it a shade of red.
I'm gonna
Magenta.
throw
Personally,
shade on
maybe
you.
wouldn't,
Hey,
but I see
now we're on
the
the subject of.
argument.
Like, I
hey,
mean,
now we're
ultimately, yes.
so now we're on the subject of sexuality. Like we're in deep.
No,
I have a question
no.
This is
That
not
is
a
not
door-
at all what
this
the
is not a
subject
door
of
Cito
the
wants to open
conversation
right now.
is.
This is
I want
Well,
to see where
I have
this goes.
I have a question for
No,
you. What
no,
is,
wait. This was not me changing the subject from that, okay? This is not what just happened.
certainly. That is a very loud denial of the accusation going on right
See,
now.
is there? Wait,
Yeah.
I just realized something. Is there a way to do pansexual lighting?
No.
I don't know what any flag is.
Like,
is what I
in terms of-
realized.
black.
In terms of color theory, you cannot do
Pansexual.
like it's like the RGB colors. But sorry, this the other this it's
Ugh.
CYMK, but without the K.
That is ugly as fuck.
What is?
That's better than the poly flag. Let's be fucking.
What's the poly?
What is
flag?
the
Well,
poly
yeah,
flag?
that's where it begins and it doesn't stop.
Oh, is it what the fuck is this?
this?
Wait, there's a couple. There's a couple here. Here's this one.
This looks like when you are in EU4 and
Yes.
you get a revolution to turn you into a
Yes.
Burger.
republic.
I need you.
Yes.
Please explain to me the freaking.
They
Explain to me the
randomly
pie one.
generate-
The logo.
Explain
yeah.
to me the. Explain to me the one with pie in it. And
Because
I
it
don't know-
has an infinite amount of numbers.
Ah,
And it's
I thought
round.
it's just because it's the Greek letter for P.
That actually probably also that is probably the real reason.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
shit.
pie
It
is
fucking
P.
sucks. I like the lower one. I like that one.
The
Quite
one
a
with
lot.
That's
the
alright.
But the pie one I fucking hate.
The one no one uses.
I realized yesterday just how much of a fucking
Fucking. Well, Gub, you watch PCP?
I did a long time ago. I have not watched for like
I
about
also
a
do
year
PCP.
and change.
If you're not
about
too
something.
busy
What is
after this,
happening?
I'd like to talk to you about PCP stuff. If you're down.
Yeah, for sure.
I love PCP too.
Okay, so the pride flag anyway.
Yeah,
Yes.
I realized how much of a going on 30 queer I am yesterday because it was like most of these people at the party were like 18 to 22, right?
Oh Jesus.
Nice.
And it
Nice.
was so
What?
frigid.
No.
It was like a really it was like frigid, -3 degrees outside, with like
Ew.
99% humidity. Honestly, this fucking winter, it is horrid. It is truly vile. And
I mean, you
worse.
live there.
there
so
were
that's
there were
kinda
these
your-
and there's like these girls going out with really it's just a bunch of like strings that they're wearing. And I'm like, oh,
Are you
darling.
getting the paternal instinct to cover them with a blanket?
Did you say "oh darling" just now, Burger?
It's like, darling, don't do this to yourself. Please put on a jacket when you go outside.
You're.
I mean,
That
Fuck
was the
oh, fuck.
most queer.
yeah,
That was the
accent.
most,
that's
like,
the
I've
point
said that in
Queen's
that I'm
voice
making.
you ever could-
That's the point I'm
Please-
making.
Can you do the old? Please say more things with the old Queen voice. It's very nice.
No.
I really like it. What?
No.
It has to
What?
come authentically,
Yeah, exactly.
darling.
No, it was really crazy because it's like okay, and
They
this
use that
is
term correctly?
this is something I've realized about myself. I'm realizing about this myself more and more. I just enjoy taking care of things
Gay.
and being gay. Yeah, I do enjoy that too.
Yeah, be gay,
But
do
just
crime, man.
doing little things, for people. I like that. But also, it was it's so crazy the things that these girls do to themselves. It's horrid.
Darling.
Horrid, good lord.
And
Every time you say that, you sound so gay.
Like I'm not saying this as like a gay guy. I'm saying this as a bisexual guy. I'm
No,
like,
but just it sounds. Just every time you say
Honey?
the word horrid, it just sounds.
I mean,
keep
it's
going.
fine to do. You're in the club and it's warm here, but honey,
I think you're supposed to say "clurp" these days.
no, I
No,
don't,
shut up.
that's not me.
He's too white to do that. He's too white to do that. Sorry, you see it, but he is.
Isn't
Burger's too
that
white.
part of the bit though that you're white and you say "clurp"?
Yeah, well,
Sure.
the not cool
Remember.
white.
Till I burp.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I will say I have now accepted
That you're
that my
bisexual.
profile pictures might have had bisexual lighting.
This
in
is
fact,
Good.
We have been saying this shit to you for years, and at this
You've
point,
been
I
s-
refuse to believe that it's accidental.
that is not true. I've only really started doing this like this year.
Years.
You
We-
are inventing
It
fiction.
was foretold in the
You are
prophecies.
you are occupying the character of published author Burger Creek right now.
You do not
I haven't-
understand, Sito. It was foretold in the prophecies.
Yeah.
I have
You
a
are
question.
evil.
Yes, I'm prophetical.
Question. Burger, Cedar, do you guys know each other from real life, or are you guys online friends? Like, actual question.
Yes,
Yes.
Okay. Which came first?
online.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it was online, and then eventually we
We
was
got
it the
invited to
vacation?
some
Yeah.
guy's mansion.
Yeah, we were invited to some guy's mansion.
Oh, no. I mean, that's
And
how
then
all
he
good
hunted
stories
us for
go.
sport. And that's how we
Yes.
And then,
we
I-
bonded
I-
over
and
I
then
the
you
was
two
show.
were the last two to
unsuccessful.
survive, and then you killed him. Is that how that worked?
No, we just escaped. He's still
Okay.
looking for us, presumably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what? Who did see my Lord of the Rings themed Yo Mama jokes? I just came from watching
Please
the
do
entire.
not say them.
Please tell me
Please,
a Lord of the
I
Rings joke.
beg you to say
Okay.
this.
Okay.
Some
okay,
of these
okay.
are genuinely repulsive, man.
Yes.
Can you write them down also so it's for like posterity?
They are written down, but I
Yes.
can.
Okay.
Your server.
You need
Your
to
server serves as the archive.
tell
to
me
this
them, but
shit.
also link me them.
Okay, they are in general chat. Like
Okay.
literally. I'm going to repost them on the studio chat.
Oh, that would
in
be
order.
lovely.
Also,
That'd be
just
beautiful.
like, by the way, shout out to this guy that I found. This genre of guy. While Alex types them. He thought an orc saying "I serve the one" might mean that in the movies Eru Iluvata is a bad guy.
I thought it was Ariel Luvatar.
There is a level. Did you put Dragon Age the Veil God in your title on Blue in
Yes.
your name?
Yes.
Okay, that's
Why?
okay. Your mom is so fat she didn't fit in the extended edition is really good.
Yes.
That
That's
is
a light
Great.
appetizer. That's a light appetizer. Now,
It's
the
sort of
real
a
one-
That's the
Bush,
most
if you will.
harmless one.
Okay, that's probably the tamest one of them all.
See,
Okay,
so why did you
But
put? But
let's start getting strong.
Your mama is so promiscuous, her pussy says speak friend and enter.
Oh my god.
Love this one,
It's
actually.
really good.
I'm
That's
going to
really
leave the next one for later on because it's like probably the worst one.
Your mama so fat Gondor built all the beacons on top of her.
You gotta say, I think that's the weakest one.
That one is not so strong.
Yeah.
It's not as strong as the others. Yeah.
I got
Doesn't
one.
have aura.
Hey
Your
guys,
mama's
I got
so
one.
dull she bored the ants.
I got this one.
Your mama's pussy's so stanky it burned the Balrog's eyes. I don't think I know enough about Lord of the Rings to understand this one.
It's the
Fire
big
demon.
fire thing that like in Gandalf fights.
Your mama pussy's so fat the dwarves couldn't dig too deep.
Oh my god. Is that a new one you just came up with?
No,
I haven't seen that one.
Always hustling. Always hustling. Your mama's so sad she killed an elf.
I don't
What?
get that one.
elves can die of sadness is canon.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh.
This one's really good.
Your mama's so broke the elves reforged.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
Yeah, and now the most to finish off the finest of them all. Oh wait a second, I'm trying to copy paste.
This is the one that broke me, I suspect.
Yes.
Your mama's so dirty
Yeah.
her crack is an orc birthing pit. That is fucked up, man.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That is actually pretty vile.
Beautiful.
Okay, I have a few more. Actually.
Oh,
Our
hell
orcs birth.
Your mom is so fat that when Legolas took her down, Gimli agreed she counted as two.
Ooh.
That one is really
So
good.
good.
Actually.
That's
So
That
wait,
one
are
is
orcs?
really good.
Are orcs? Wait, in Lord of the Rings, are orcs mutants, or are they like? What's the deal with orcs in WoW?
They-
Or
If you figure it out, there's a doctorate in Tolkien studies in for you.
Is that
They're
actually
always elves. They're always corrupted elves in every fucking setting.
That's not
Except for
true.
D&D. Well, are they elves and a bunch of other shit mixed together?
So basically, Tolkien went back and forth on this. Is the long and short of it.
Okay, so there's no. So I just orcs. Okay, they have birthing pits. Are they like born from these pits, like as like hyper generated, like hyper like age clones, or are they mutant elves and humans and dwarves? They get like all their DNA
That's
mixed
not
up with other
even
shit. Like
necessarily
I thought the
canonically
birthing
true.
pits were for those other orc-like,
the
but
Uruk-
not
the-
actually
the
orc.
Uruk-
And
the Uruks, the
Tolkien went
Urukai.
back and
Urukai.
forth. There are some parts that suggest there are orc birthing pits, and there are some parts that suggests orcs just breed.
Your
there
mom
are
is so
parts that
hairy, people think you came from a hole in the ground.
Also, apparently, in Rings in freaking Rings of Power, they introduce an orc family with a baby. What are your thoughts on that?
Again,
I
I
do not.
haven't seen
perfectly
it.
acceptable.
Why?
But
I
I
haven't
don't
seen
care
it.
about Rings of Power.
I don't really
Yes.
give a shit about that show. Or about
That's
Lord of the
fair.
Rings
I
in
don't think-
general, to be fair.
It's fair. I got you. I don't want to fight between.
I mean, the movies are really good, actually. I just came from watching them all.
Controversial opinion.
Question.
12 hours of the entire
Fucking
extended.
Spaniard with the hot take.
I do.
Yeah.
Hang on. This is actually reminding me that there was many years ago. I did hear a Yo Mama joke. They basically said the extended edition thing, but it was like, your mother is so fat that when she walks past the television and you start watching the Lord of the Rings extended edition, once she has stopped walking past the television, the Lord of the Rings extended edition credits will be rolling. Which is a lot more verbose.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
that would
also-
use some punching up.
I suspect if it's stuck in your mind, it might have been presented in a punchier manner.
Yes.
There were, by the way, there were a few ones of these Yo Mama jokes other people presented that were actually also pretty good. Like, Your Mama so ugly, the eye of Sauron turned away.
Damn.
That's so good.
I think that's the main one I remember.
Wait, is the fucking
Whoa.
extended edition marathon the reason you asked people to do this?
Yes, because you know the scene where like Saruman and Gandalf are like throwing curses at a distance, and like you have one in like the mountain, looking towards and
Yes.
they're like yeah.
Mhm,
Well,
yes.
we joked. Well, I joked that the two of them are actually just telling Yo Mama jokes to each other in in whatever language they are speaking. Like they are just insulting each other like that. And I said, "Hey, what would they be saying?" And this is what they would be saying, of course.
I see it. Yeah, you taking notes for the Lord of the Rings marathon, making sure.
Yes, of course. I spent the entire filmography, the entire runtime, just telling these to my friends as they became increasingly annoyed with me. At one point, it wasn't even funny. It was
This is
funny.
shocking to me.
Yes.
It's fucked up when a bit becomes funny because it's not funny.
Yes.
Can I say something?
Yes, you can.
I think.
Actually,
instead of-
you cannot. No, wait. You may not. Shut up.
Jesus.
It's fair. However, instead of saying shock to your system, we should start saying cock to your system.
Why?
Yeah, what?
You know what? You make a good point.
Hey, thank you. Probably the only good point I've ever made being on the server. But let's go.
Oh, hell yeah. My eyes.
Ah,
That's not what I wanted to.
I
open.
do
wanna
also
see the
have those.
chat. There you
We
go.
have we have so much in
I
common.
gotta say,
Yeah.
I didn't find the whole Americans migrating to Red Note thing that funny, but I did find funny that Americans went over there and found Chinese people thirsting for Luigi.
Oh yes.
Before they arrived. That's really
amazing.
funny.
Oh, it's great. Holy shit.
I did like the interactions of like fucking Chinese people being like, "What do you mean you have to pay for the ambulance?" What do you...
Yeah, I like this one.
I just assumed that was bullshit. Which is something that has happened to me. I think also, to several of us here in chat, live on this show. We're just like
the
things...
Northern Lion Live Super Show.
Yeah,
I'm assuming
things were revealed about America that we just assumed weren't true.
I'm assuming ambulances are mostly a public service in Europe, and they aren't something you have to
the
pay
fact
for
that
out
you
of
would even put it that way is wild to me.
Yeah, I mean, it is sometimes a public service, but sometimes also private ones that get deployed from hospitals and not from fire stations. I think those are the ones you technically have to pay for.
And you don't know which is gonna come beforehand.
I can't really know.
Americans love gambling, man.
That's insane.
This is like, oh shit! I just got my legs blown off by it.
Fucking outlawed it.
Incredible. I fucking got my legs blown off by a toddler with a shotgun. Time to fucking whip out my phone, play some Balatro. Get fucking...
Goddamn, not a flush 5 again.
Americans love gambling, man.
We do like...
They have like a limited amount of discards because they have multiple phones.
You can't like it's the pricey ambulance, and you find out you don't have any discards left.
Yeah,
it's really. I mean, I have heard of people having to pay for ambulances here in Europe, but always for situations where it's like, this is not a medical emergency at all.
Yeah, you wasted our time, and someone else had an emergency, and now you gotta pay.
If I can say real quick though, going on, keeping with the card joke, double it and pass it to another. You pass the bill to the fucking ambulance attendant, the fucking paramedic.
Your insurance salesman that has a TikTok side hustle.
Yeah, you go to the Allstate, you go to the State Farm, you go to like the State Farm do health insurance, you go to United Healthcare office and like do the reverse card. Bye.
You can either pay your co-payment or double it and pass it to the next person.
This country's fucked.
Yeah,
we're getting ready to fucking lose the one public service that we actually have.
Oh my god, the mail fucking. Oh fuck.
Older than the
gonna
fucking.
Privatize it. We're fucked. We're fucked.
Older than the fucking state.
Yeah.
You have a department only for mails?
Postal Service.
No, it's called the Office for Homosexual Affairs.
Oh, that makes sense.
Why is mail gay, Seator? Elaborate on why mail is gay specifically.
Because of the patriarchy? Excuse you? Hello?
What?
Have you heard of it? It's a little thing.
Also, like, are you saying a package?
I walked into that one, didn't I?
You saying a package came in the mail? And that's
gay,
somehow
bro.
Not gay?
Oh fuck!
A guy unloaded
God damn it.
From the USPS truck.
What? Oh fuck! Oh, why'd that get me so bad? Good lord, that got me good. Oh fuck,
Yeah.
Alex!
We don't believe in women on this show.
Yeah,
fuck.
this is...
Oh, this $20 is worth it. I'm glad I got
There's
you
no
guys
such
one more
thing,
time before
actually.
school starts. What?
This is strange. I'm not used to being funny.
And you're still not.
Thank God
you.
I got the burger.
A
Thank you.
streak
Thank God I got to catch you
unbroken.
Saturday. I don't know what.
It's not going to be next. It's
I'm
not
not
going to be on Saturday. We're going to keep to Tuesday.
I know, but here's the thing, though. I have class during that time, so I'm
This
not going
is
to
a
be here
shame.
anymore. I know. I am also immensely disappointed. I wish to end my suffering. However, spring break is a thing I have in like a couple months, so I'll catch you then.
It's
Very
just
nice.
about time to end
Unless
the
I'm
stream.
working.
So
It
to
is
end,
about
Hold on.
time to end the stream.
I want to shout out the sponsor of today's show once again. So thank you, Lithuanian Bakery,
Yeah, shouts
for
out to
providing
Lithuanian
us
fucking
with the loaves.
strong in my heart, big in my
Wait, let me
cock.
put in chat.
Yes.
Wasn't your cock?
Big bread in my penis.
Yes. You
Bread.
sure? Yes. Exactly. Wait, let me post it.
Is
Damn
it like baguette sounding? All right, okay. I think this is a time to end the stream. Goodbye.
everybody.
Oh, that's why they call it breeding. Like because.